If you're not growing on social media, there's a reason why. And in this video, I want to talk to you about the 5 reasons you're probably not growing on social media, but what you should be doing differently. One of the things to know about social media is that we all want to be able to grow a following. No matter what channel you're on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever, we all want to grow a following. But a lot of times we fail to really realize that people don't follow us because we want them to follow us. They follow us because there's something they're getting from us and they want to see more of it. And so I want to give you the 5 reasons why, if you're not growing on social media, why it's not happening. The first reason why is because you're probably not showing up consistently. I know that a lot of times we are like, well, I got busy, or this happened, or this happened. And listen, the truth is all of that probably is happening and did happen, but it is the reason why you're not growing. Because I need you to understand the habit of a person. Let's just say you want to go to your favorite restaurant, whether it's fast food or whatever, and they're like, you never know when they're going to be open. You're just like, I thought their hours were this to this. This one time they did this, they offered this, they were open this time, and the next time they were closed on Thursdays. People don't like the inconsistency. It's like the only restaurant that we know is closed on a certain day is Chick-fil-A because they're closed on Sundays, but we know that there are hours Monday through Saturday when they are open. And so the same thing goes for you and for your social media accounts. People want to know that you're going to be there regularly. And listen, regularly doesn't mean every single day. Regularly could mean every single week. There are people that are here on YouTube who only post once a week. It's like this channel, we post twice a week, and that's it. We're not going to be here every single day posting a new video, but we will be here every Monday and Thursday. And so if you're wanting to grow, whether it's your YouTube channel or TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, you're going to have to start being very consistent. And so it's important for you to choose what is going to be your posting cadence. And that choice is literally up to you. If you already know that you're already busy all the time, then bank on posting once a week. And what you could do with that to make sure that you're consistent is you can do what I call batch recording, okay? Where you would normally record one video per day or whatever, you could sit down in a day and record your 4 videos for YouTube or whatever channel you're going to use, and then you schedule it, right? And then that way, those 4 things are done for the entire month. And then in 2 weeks again, you can record another 4 videos. That is going to help you to be consistent, and it's going to help people to trust you, your channel, or whatever platform, and knowing that your content is going to be there every single week. The second reason you're probably not growing is because you're not talking directly to your audience. Now, I know a lot of times we say, I'm putting content out there for everybody. But the truth is we're not putting content out there for everybody. So let's just say your channel talks about cats. It's amazing. But people who don't like cats are not going to watch your videos. And so if you're a person that talks about cats, then you need to focus on having your content talk directly to cat lovers or cat sitters or vets or whomever, but the people that enjoy cat content, right? So for me on my channel, I talk about business and marketing. A person that wants celebrity gossip is not going to be interested in this particular channel because they're not going to get any of that from it. So my job is to talk directly to you whom is watching about what it is that you want to see and what you want to experience. That way you will follow my channel. And so the same thing goes with like Instagram. A lot of times we think that, oh, if I post this funny reel or if I post this great image that everybody will follow me. No, when people choose to follow you, subscribe or whatever, it's telling them that, hey, I like this person's content and I want to see more of this person's content. You really have to understand the concept of a follow. People follow or subscribe because they're saying, I want to see this on a regular basis, right? That's why we pay for subscriptions or we start a series on Netflix or whatever, because we want to see this thing all the way through. If you're going to grow on social media, you have to make sure that you're spending time talking directly to your audience in all of your videos. The third reason you may not be growing on social media is because you don't appear confident in your videos. I'm not saying that you got to act like you are Beyonce or whomever in your videos, but you do want to be someone that people like to watch. That doesn't mean how you look, like, are you pretty or not pretty? Are you skinny or not skinny? It just means that you want to appear confident in your videos about whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you are talking about, because you are being the subject matter expert or whatever, right? So like you could have a vlog channel where you're talking about yourself and your life as you are vlogging. Well, you want to be confident about you, confident about your life. It doesn't mean that you're perfect, your life is perfect, or like all circumstances are always perfect. It does mean that you're just confident about being there on camera, right? Because the worst thing that we all can experience is watching somebody on camera who's fidgeting. You can just tell that they're not really like confident being there. They're just like, that's really uncomfortable to watch. Okay. It's like, just think about it. How uncomfortable would you feel if you're constantly seeing me like adjusting myself and I'm like making sure that everything is okay. And I'm like, looking off to the side. It makes you feel very uncomfortable, right? So you have to make sure that you are and appear confident on camera. The fourth reason why you may not be growing on social media is because you're not providing value. Listen, when a person chooses to rather watch a short piece of content or a long piece of content, there should be something that they're getting from watching you. So we watched the movie Wednesday on Netflix, the series, because we were being entertained. So many people, not me, watched Dahmer on Netflix because they were being entertained by the craziness of what happened with Jeffrey Dahmer. Right now, people are watching on YouTube and on TV the Alex Murdaugh trial to see if he's going to be found guilty or innocent of murder or what have you, because there's an entertainment thing that is happening with people. They are getting their whatever fix is or what have you. And so let's just say that you are a business owner and you're teaching people about a thing very similar to me. People have to be receiving some type of value to make them want to watch the content and subscribe or follow. Now, I keep saying this, but I'm just trying to drill it down to your head so you can fully understand why people are making a decision to follow. And so if you're watching some people's accounts grow like crazy and yours is not growing, it is because what you're saying or what you're putting out there, people are not finding the value with it. And it doesn't mean that your content isn't valuable, but you've got to find a way to articulate it in a way where people say, oh, I enjoyed this and I want to see more of it. Like, think about some of those channels you follow. They have this feel good content where they're going out and they're helping someone, a homeless person, or they're giving money to someone, or they raise money for a cause. And you're constantly seeing that on your feed. That is easy to follow. Or there's this channel on Instagram I just started following of a guy who does voiceovers of animals doing crazy things. And he's saying this crazy stuff as he's doing voiceovers. It's so funny. And it provides this comedic relief. You never really see the guy. You just see the animals and you just love the experience of it all because it's providing values. You want to make sure that if you want to grow on any social platform, that you're providing value. And then lastly, the number one reason why you're not growing on social media is because you're not creating shareable content. Now, before we get into that, I've got some amazing, amazing tools below that's going to teach you about building your business and TikTok marketing. You can grab it in the description. And if you found value in this video, make sure you go ahead and hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel because I have new videos coming out every Monday and Thursday. Okay, so let's talk about it. Shareable content is basically where you have provided value in your video in some type of way that makes people want to share it with a friend. Like, think about this. When is the last time you grabbed a link on social media and you posted it on other social medias, or you shared it with friends in their inbox or through a text message? That is shareable content. If you are a content creator in terms of like a business teacher, then how can you create content that teaches a person a thing, makes them want to save it for themselves and share it with somebody else? So for example, you'll see people on Instagram that have these things called carousels, where you look at their feed and there's an image and you can see that there's like multiple images that go along with that image. And if you keep swiping, it's constantly, each slide is providing value, right? So that is shareable content. That's the stuff that people want to share with their friends, but they also want to share in like Instagram stories, Facebook stories, or other different places. So that way other people can get value from it. Because here's what happens with shareable content. So let's just say that you did do a carousel on Instagram and then you shared it to your Instagram story. Well, if you've got 1,000, 10,000 followers, however many people that choose to watch your stories that day now see that piece of content of whomever shared it, right? So for example, let's just say I see your carousel and I have 20,000 followers on Instagram, and then I share it to my stories. And if I have 1,000 people watching my stories every day and all of them see that, that's an opportunity for that piece of content of yours to reach 1,000 people who then learn that you exist, and then they can come and follow your account. I see people all the time who take a piece of my content, share it to their Instagram stories, and I'll see 5, 10, 20, maybe even 100 people that come and follow me on Instagram because of that content that I put out. Somebody shared it with their audience and then they came back to me. Okay. So that is how you can grow on social media. And with the last one being shareable content. Okay. So if you want more help with this, be sure to subscribe and then grab the tools in the description.